Hey guys, it's Derick here. I know we have another background right now, but I don't know, this may or may not be the final form. I'm still kind of working out what I want to put up here. But in the meantime, we have some beautiful packages to open up and something very, very special. A special delivery of sorts, so let's get into it. We're gonna start off with this big one over here. I know exactly what's in this one, but there's not a whole lot actually inside. The box is just really, really massive. This is from a company called, or a store called Surtoys. This is the same place that I bought my XX-Ray Plus, Sanji, and Luffy from. So you can probably guess what this one is. It's actually the Zoro that finally showed up. Shipping for this was free, and I picked this one up for $169.99 USD. These are kind of expensive, but they are considered designer toys. I'm actually surprised that he went and packaged the box within another box. But hey, can never be too safe, right? Currently, the way I have the room configured, there is a little bit more room. So yeah, we should be fine. Zoro here says Anime Edition. I'm not sure there's any other edition that they really sell, but we'll see. I think the reason why the box on this might be a little bit bigger is because he has all of his swords out. So I'm kind of interested in seeing if they're all going to be straight. I'm probably thinking they will be additional ones, like you kind of have to put them all together. Oh, that's my packing slip with my address, so you guys can, yeah, just look the other way for a bit. And here he is. Again, all packed up on all four corners with that urethane foam, it's nice and solid. And size-wise, I think this is the biggest box out of the three that I've gotten so far. This guy completes the monster trio. Again, I said like there's like a little bit more room, not a whole lot. His box has a nice green tint to it. On the back, same kind of style with the little meat stick, the X, and all of his different katana. The bottom kind of blew out a little bit, so. So this guy was actually delayed quite a bit from production, if I remember correctly, which, you know, most things are delayed nowadays. I think we do have the code and everything else. Envelope with instructions and whatnot. I'm just gonna skip all that and go straight into him. Ooh, okay, not bad. I think color-wise, he's definitely on par with at least Sanji, and I think he's definitely better than his Captain Luffy. Ooh. So he does look pretty handsome just out of the box like this. If you do want, of course, you can put the third sword in his mouth. I'd have to say, like, it's definitely in that style that's been popping up a lot. Very anime and very, very shaded. It's kind of like a JoJo style, I think. Overall, the paint's pretty decent, and it doesn't look like there's a whole lot wrong with them, which is a very good vote of confidence. So we should put the last one in his mouth. Unlike the Portrait of Pirates, there's no notch here, so I think it just kind of slides in. Does it just friction itself? Yep, it just frictions itself in. So that's kind of neat. The swords are nice and thick, so I don't think there's going to be any real movement. They're not bad overall. Pretty solid. Let me see if we can actually stand up. Let me put them on my new desk. Oh, he's solid. Oh, yeah. I can see now that he actually has a third point of contact, so he's like a tripod, 2 on his feet and 1 on one of his sheaths, which makes him really, really solid. I think overall, if you are into collecting this kind of style, definitely a very good buy, especially if you are a Zoro fan. Very happy about this guy, and I can't wait to get that chopper. Quick little water break here, it's really hot. Supposed to be another heat wave coming through, so I'm trying to get a lot of these videos out as soon as possible before the heat wave completely hits, and I basically just don't want to do anything. Now this package here, I'm going to save till last because this is our special delivery package. Amiami, big box. You know something big and good's in here. As you can see up top, it is a little bit dinged up and damaged, so I'm kind of worried. Let's see here, no. Shipping for this big package was about $160, and for DHL and customs, it was about $66 Canadian. So not too bad, like usual. There are some things in here that are Kyle's because, you know, Nendoroids. But I did also pick up a thing as well, which may have contributed a lot to the size of this box. think I'm just gonna put it on the ground for now, and we're gonna pull things out. Alright, little postcard thing. Oh, it's kind of neat. Got some gun action going on. I'm kind of curious, do you guys actually collect those? Like, I always just kind of recycle them. A lot of packaging in here. Like a lot. We're gonna open up one of Kyle's figures first, and that is a Yuta from Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, this is my favorite second year, and if you guys haven't watched the movie yet, I definitely recommend you go and watch it. It was one of the better movies I've seen, anime-wise. Now, everything in this box here released in July, but this also released for about 5,600 yen, so it's a decent amount for a Nendoroid. Now, from what I can see, there should be a decent amount of accessories to kind of justify the price. Let me see, is there anything in the back? Yes, there is. There's a special piece in the back. I'm not gonna fully take this one out, but you definitely get to see this lovely lady. I don't know if I can see that. And you get Yuta himself. Let's see. Ooh, got his very docile face. That's a generic face. A happy blushing face. A kind of angry face with a little bit of, well, actually a lot. All of his faces have a bit of, I guess, panda eyes because he doesn't get to sleep very much. You get a sheathed sword. Well, you have three variations of the sword in a little holder, so you can carry it around, being concealed. There's also that cursed megaphone and another stanced version of his waist. I would say a decent amount of things overall. Also, again, another special base, which I highly appreciate. I don't know, I think these are really cool, and they really need to start doing this for every single Nendoroid. Can his hair come across? Oh yeah, his hair comes in pretty easily. That's not bad. I don't think there's very much like movement in terms of articulation, no extra knee joint or anything, just very standard and basic Nendoroid. I do like his design the most because he's not wearing a generic school uniform. He has that white portion up top, which does make him a little bit more different than everyone else. If I had to choose any character to pick up, it would definitely be Yuta. Alright, moving on to the second Nendoroid that Kyle picked up. We have Akashi. Akashi. I think he's one of the cooler Nendoroids out there, especially for Haikyuu. You get a big old box here, and he didn't even retail for that much, like 4,600 yen roughly. So very good bang for your buck, because it seems like we got a ton of accessories. So let's just take a look. Of course, you definitely want to pair him up with Bokuto, but I'm not entirely sure. Has that re-released yet, or is it still going for like crazy a lot? Someone let me know. It's a lot of accessories. I really love what they did with the base. It's the court here, and you also get the little base post on the other side too. That's super awesome. Definitely worth your money. And you get 4 faceplates in total, so crazy value. Of course, we get a ton of different hands and different poses, so you can actually pose them up really well. And we also get an onigiri and a volleyball, which does all look pretty good. I think that this is a pretty good value for what you're getting, and Haikyuu figures in general are also just really cool. It's too bad he didn't come with an actual jacket that you can put on top. Otherwise, I think he'd be a slam dunk. He's already really good, but I think that would put him well over the top. Whew. Now moving on to the biggest thing inside this box, which is my figure. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the box artwork already. We have the Shion B-style from Freeing. Where's the front? There's the front. Nice purple in the very front, and honestly on the sides it looks pretty good too. A lot of intricate patterns all over the place. This is beautiful. Nice quarter scale, and this released for, I think it was like 25,500 yen on Amiami, which at this rate is like kind of regular for Freeing bunnies. But this, I think, she'll be my largest and tallest bunny, and I can't wait to open her up. So I'm just gonna open her up here. We can all enjoy my first impression. Kind of curious, would it be possible to actually like 3D print her sword or something? I think that would be really cool, and I'm waiting to see if anyone can actually do it, because that'd be really awesome. Of course, for Freeing quality, we have to make sure that this is in good condition, otherwise we might need to send this one back, because Freeing, please be good. Ooh. Okay. It looks okay so far. I do like the purple that's on the main bunny suit, which is a kind of a departure from a lot of the other ones that I have. And the base is, well, it looks like it's black, so that's kind of unique too. There we go. Let's take a look at the base first. Got the pagan one and the other one doesn't. So nice large base that everything's gonna fit into. So she should fit, or she should stand very solidly on her own. Honestly, I might have even less space now that I've configured the room this way, but trust me, it will all make sense when I do the room tour. It'll all make sense. Ooh, let's just do this for now. This is so jank. Okay. First impressions, her hair. Let's see, is the hair good? The hair looks pretty solid. Not a whole lot of shading on here, but there is a little bit of highlighting, so not too bad, not too bad. The overall skin tone looks great. Her booba looks really solid. A lot of great shading there, also along the back as well. I don't think there's any hairs, so that's another box to check off. There are no hairs on the bunny suit, which, if you know me, I get a lot of those for some reason. And let's see the rest of it. Honestly, there's like a small paint smudge. I can live with that, that's fine. Honestly, might be one of the better ones I've seen. Our nails are also painted in purple, and we got a decent amount of shading on the heels as well, so not bad. The bunny tail looks to be a little bit different. Not your normal kind of style, it's kind of more anime-y, if that makes any sense. But let me just plop this onto the base, and then we can get her ears on there as well. There we go, very, very solid. I like that. Fishnets, impeccable like always. And the little horn on her head is good too. Her facial expression's actually pretty nice. Although, I'm sure they could have went with a different one. Like, she has some pretty crazy ones, or maybe even like a really angry one would have been funny. But you know what, that's not too bad. The pose is really cute, but if you see in the back here, it does look like she could hold something, like maybe a sword. I think if they added that in, that would have been like amazing. I don't know. I think it would have been cool if that was like a pre-order bonus or like an additional add-on that we could buy if we wanted to. Don't make it mandatory because I know not everyone wants that, but I think that would have been cool. All right, let's plop these ears on here. Turns out I'm a bit of a fake fan because I completely forgot that her horn's actually a different color. This is actually a horn placeholder because she actually has her own horn that is in the same packaging area as the rest of the ears, which just slides right in. Ooh. Just plop her bunny ears on. Honestly, other than the Lacus, this might be my favorite. She looks great, like actually stunning. Not like, I didn't really find too much wrong with her, if anything. I'm very, very happy. Very solid. This almost never happens for me with freeing bunnies, so yeah, this is great. We did it! We don't have to send one back. Alright, so moving on to the last package. Now I told you guys this was a special delivery for a reason. That's because this is from the Pokemon Center, Canada. Now I don't know if any of you guys are into the Pokemon TCG or collecting Pokemon cards in general, but they recently did a promotion where you kind of had to enter your name into a raffle. I think it was by email address. And if you won, you got the chance to buy something very special or have it added on to your order. I think the minimum was spend $20 in store Canadian, and then you get the special thing. Ooh, is that it? This is another hoodie. This is the Dragonite and Friends, I think it's like Take Flight hoodie. Now, of course, I had to pick out something that would kind of hit the limit for $20 before I can get the other part, but this is actually pretty cool. Anything that you ship from the Pokemon Center to anywhere else in Canada is $10 for shipping, so not too bad. I believe this was through FedEx, so it arrived very quickly. Now I chose this because it is Dragonite, a Gen 1 Pokemon that I love very much, and it's tie-dye. If you know me, I love me some tie-dye. Got some pink here, some blue, Dragonite in the front, which does look pretty good. Yeah, it looks like that's pretty solid. And in the back, there's also another one that's a little bit bigger. So the friends part, we have a Grudra, forgetting the name of this guy, but he turns into, honestly, I forgot the name of him. Turns into Salamence, I think. Ooh, fake fan. What? We have Axew. Salamence evolution line. Bagon? Bagon. Bagon? Bag on. Bag on! I thought it was something like that. This is a triple XL because apparently this runs a little bit small. It's nice and light. The inside is kind of like felt, so that's not bad. Yeah, let me just try it on real quick. Oh, let's try it on. Okay. I'd say that this does fit not as baggy as I initially wanted even. Like, look at that, that's barely any stretch compared to where my hand is. The waist section or the main torso is not so bad, kind of baggy there, but I expected a lot more bagginess out of the arms. I think even though this is a triple XL, it kind of fits closer to a normal large. So if you are doing this or you guys are going to buy this from the Pokemon Center, maybe size up at least 2 sizes, just maybe. Honestly, I was looking at their Hawaiian shirts as well, but I didn't know if I wanted to commit that much money for a Hawaiian shirt because summer's almost over. So that's why we got this instead. But it's time for our final thing inside the package here. I'm pretty sure this is not worth grading because it's warped, but this is the special delivery Charizard. So this is what all the special delivery hype was all about. Now, when this was first announced, I think within the first like few hours, people were trying to flip this for like $500 Canadian. It's definitely kind of gone down quite a bit. Now it's worth about $100 Canadian, at least on eBay and whatnot. So if I were to ever sell this, they would basically cover the cost of this and shipping and tax, but I might just keep this for the time being. It is a promo card and a little bit more limited. Another haul in the books. This time a bit of a smaller one, I think. I didn't do too much stuff, but I hope you guys all enjoy this one. It was a lot of fun putting together, even though it was a little more chaotic than I thought it would be. It feels like there is more room, but I just haven't fully utilized it yet. The room isn't completely finished yet, so that's why I haven't put out that room tour video. I'm still waiting on a few pieces of furniture to restock at a certain Swedish retailer, but after that's done, I will show you that video, and room tour should be a fun one as well. But let me know if you have any questions, leave them in the comments as always. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider giving this a like. I'm gonna leave a video or two on that side in case you've missed anything recently, but my name is Derek, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.